Tired of watching your insurance emails disappear into the spam folder? Well, you're not alone. Most agents struggle to stand out in crowded inboxes. So in this video here, I'll break down proven strategies for crafting emails that actually get opened, spark real conversations, and drive business. No salesy gimmicks, just genuine results here. So you've probably shared tips or promoted your services on LinkedIn or Facebook. But what happens when the algorithm decides that your post just isn't worthy of the reach? Well, in the insurance world, your most valuable asset isn't just your book of business, it's the trust that you've built with your clients. But here's the thing, if that connection lives solely on social media, you don't really own it. Platforms change the rules all the time, and when they do, your reach can literally vanish overnight. And that's where email marketing steps in. So it's direct, personal, and completely under your control. Unlike a social media post that may or may not show up in someone's feed, emails go straight to their inbox. No algorithm interference, no guesswork. And here's the real kicker here. Open rates, click rates, and policy inquiries from email often outperform what you get on social as well. So whether you're offering a free policy review, sharing market updates, or following up on a quote, email isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. And no, you don't have to be a tech wizard or sound spammy to do this right. All you need are a few smart tools, and we'll cover what those are here next. So first, you'll need an email marketing platform. Now, I've been in this industry for over a decade, and I've tested just about everything. So MailChimp, ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, Beehive, etc., you name it, I've tested it. But the platform that I always recommend is Brevo. Well, why? Because it's affordable, easy to use, and gives you every feature that you need to grow and manage your list without overwhelming you with stuff that you'll frankly never use. Now, if you want to try it out, I have some good news there. You can do so absolutely for free by clicking right up here and signing up, or checking out for the link in the description below. And to help you out, I also created a full review/tutorial that I'll link to in the description as well, just to make it, using it as easy as possible. Now, once you've got your platform, you'll need a way for people to opt in. So that might be a form on your website, a landing page linked in your email signature, or even a QR code in your office. Just make sure it's easy and obvious. If email marketing feels overwhelming and you're not sure where to start, I've got something to make this a little bit easier. So it's called the Insurance Email Marketing Starter Kit, and you'll find the link for that in the description below. Inside, it'll give you templates, checklists, and pretty much everything you need to get started quickly without wasting time figuring it all out from scratch. And the last tool that you'll need is a sign-up form. So either on your website or a landing page, you can link from your social media profiles or receipts. The goal? Make it easy for people to join your list. Now, the good news, Brevo makes it really easy to do this as it's built right into the platform. And once you have all that figured out, it's time to figure out how to get more people on your list. So let's talk about that. So if you want people to join your list, you've got to offer something valuable in return. Instead of just saying, sign up for our newsletter, try, download our insurance buyer's guide for free, or get a free, 5-point policy checkup, or be the first to know about rate drops or renewal tips. That offer can live on your website or a dedicated landing page. Then you can drop that link on your social media bios, your email signatures, business cards, or even QR codes at community events. This works because of a concept that's called the law of reciprocity. When you give someone something of value, they're much more likely to give something back, which in this case is their email. And don't stop at digital either. If you meet with clients in person or attend networking events, talk about your email list the same way that you would a service that you provide. So want updates on rates and renewal tips? Well, you can join our list right from this QR code and show them the QR code. Now, bottom line, make it feel helpful, not salesy. This is about delivering real value, not just pushing another pitch. Next, let's look at what to actually send once someone does sign up. So here's where a lot of insurance professionals go wrong, right? They only send emails when they're quoting or promoting a product. That's not a relationship, right? That's a billboard. And people tune those out. The best email lists, they feel like an ongoing conversation, like you're checking in, sharing helpful info, and just kind of staying top of mind. You're not spamming people with offers. So what should you send? Well, here are a few email types that consistently perform well in the insurance space. So quick tips, right? So 3 things to double check before renewing your auto policy. Client stories or FAQs. So why one client was underinsured and how we fixed it. Policy updates. So what the latest rate changes mean for your coverage. Check-in emails. So is it time to reevaluate your life insurance? Exclusive offers. Get a no-cost policy review this week only. Also behind the scenes, so what we really look for when reviewing a claim. Personal notes like, here's what I've been hearing from clients lately. And then you can also build out simple email series like a 3-part welcome flow for new clients, or like a seasonal campaign around renewals or open enrollment. The key here is to mix value-driven content with an occasional ask. When you do that consistently, people will actually want to hear from you. That said, speaking of consistency, how often should you send those emails? So generally speaking, here's the rule. Be consistent and don't vanish. If you only email when you want something, like a sale or a renewal, people won't engage. Or worse, they'll unsubscribe. So a good baseline is 1 to 2 emails a month. Enough to stay kind of top of mind, but not enough to overwhelm. And if you're in a busy season like open enrollment or storm season, you can temporarily increase that if needed. Just make sure that you're still delivering value, not noise. And also keep it simple. 1 helpful tip or short story, 1 strong call to action. That's really all you need. So now for the fun part, making sure that your emails actually get opened and clicked. So here are a few tips that work across the board. So first, nail your subject line. So treat it like a text message to a client. Casual, clear, and intriguing. So as an example, quick question about your renewal, or most people miss this coverage detail. Is your policy still the right fit? Things like that. And number 2 is to write like a human, right? So no jargon, no corporate fluff. You're not writing to a crowd here. You're writing to one person, someone who's busy and wants clarity. Number 3, keep it skimmable. So use short paragraphs, bullet points, and bold headers. Bonus points for included images, videos, or a quick checklist as well. And 4, 1 email, 1 goal. So don't stuff your email with 5 different calls to action. Pick 1 thing you want them to do. So whether it's to download a guide, request a review, or just hit reply. With just these tweaks, your emails will instantly feel more personal and get way more engagement overall. And to be clear, you don't have to be a data nerd with this, but a few numbers are worth watching, right? So open rate. That tells you how good your subject line and the sender name are. Aim for 20 to 30%. Next, click-through rate. So that shows if your content or offer was actually engaging. If people open but don't click, you might need a better hook or a clearer call to action in the email. And then we have unsubscribes. So these are normal after every send, but if it spikes, that's a sign that your content might feel off topic or too frequent. Now, over time, these metrics, they help you fine-tune your emails so that they keep getting better and better as long as you're paying attention. So you now have everything you need to start building a powerful email list that grows your insurance business and strengthens client loyalty long-term. You've seen why email matters, how to set up the right tools, what to send, and how to track your results. The only thing left is to start. So here's what I'd suggest. First, go ahead and click right up here to sign up for Brevo. Then create your first landing page. The tutorial for that is actually in the description, and that shows you how to do it. Just offer something simple like a policy checklist or a free quote review. And then share that link anywhere that your clients already are, right? So your site, LinkedIn, email signature, even printed flyers if it makes sense. Now that 1 step, it could completely shift how you grow your book of business. And if you want a shortcut, so templates, checklists, everything done for you, just check out the Insurance Email Marketing Starter Kit that I put below in the description as well. And remember, when you own your list, you own the relationship. And insurance, we all know relationships are everything. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.